What's up? I'm here with Chris from Team Balmert. Chris, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm excellent. I love what you're doing online with your wife.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about it. What got you into Team Balmert?
So it actually started about a year ago. It started about 2 years ago. We found out that our daughter would be having a congenital heart defect. So not knowing anything about heart defects and any of that stuff, we resorted to social media because we were never really big on social media before any of this. But when we found out that our daughter would be diagnosed with a congenital heart defect, and we were overwhelmed, so we resorted to social media. We went into as many heart groups as we could possibly find. We started talking to families, and we were quick to notice that her congenital heart defect was one of the rarest ones you can have. So none of our stories were matching up with anybody else's stories, so we had nothing to compare to. We were scared. But then it kind of dawned on us, like, okay, we can either put our tail between our legs and be scared of this journey, or we can embrace it and say, hey, maybe this could be a good time for us to unite as a family, share our journey, and for more families that may have a child that may have a congenital heart defect, like Ryan's, our daughter, maybe we can be that family that kind of paves the way, that can share that journey. So when they're looking for support, they kind of look to us and our story. So we started sharing a little bit of Ryan's story, and we created a page called Team Balmert because we thought that's what whenever there's like a cause about a family, everyone's like, Team Balmert or Team Anderson, team their last name. So that's why
makes sense.
That's why we did Team Balmert. And then we started sharing some vlogs, of Ryan being born, obviously. And then we did some family vlogs about Ryan's, doctor's appointments, anything that we possibly could, because it was a learning experience for us too. So we were recording videos to not only show our very small following at that point and the heart community, but we were also trying to compile as much information as we could, and video and pictures, because one day when she's older, she's going to ask about her scars, and she's going to ask about her heart defect. She's 2 years old. She's had 5 open heart surgeries. She has no idea what's going on. She's young. But eventually it's going to get to the point where she's going to ask about this stuff. So immediately thinking of a way that we could document this for her too when she gets older, and she can be proud of it and see that, it united us as a family. We didn't put our tail between our legs, so on and so forth. But then we became really passionate about it. We're like, wow, this is something that makes us really special. We started seeing the bright side of it. So we came up with the slogan, stay upbeat, because that was like our mindset. Hey, we can't let this limit our life. We can't let it limit our daughter's life. So we just got to stay upbeat. We got to just keep, pushing on. And whatever challenges come our way, we're just going to overcome them, because that's just what we do. But the more we did that, the more passionate we became. We realized that if we really want to share the awareness of congenital heart defects and her story, we had to reach a bigger audience. We had to get to a bigger platform.
Right.
That's when we resorted into maybe we kind of start doing some funny games or something, and maybe it reaches more and more people. So
I've not to cut you off. Was this your idea, or is this the wife's idea to say, hey, let's make it more fun. Let's bring more people into our journey with us?
It was my idea.
Okay.
Yeah, but
take credit.
It was my idea. But she's a mom, so she's super passionate about, connecting with other families, which I am too, but she's just a people person. She loves doing that. So I knew that if she wanted to fuel her passion and continue to grow this, that we would have to take it to the next level as far as reaching more people on a viral platform. So that's when we started talking about doing, funny games and challenges. So we did our first ever video together where we kind of brought in humor to see if it would take off. Was I did a pregnant for a day thing, and I wore a pregnancy suit.
Right.
And we went out in public, all that. We posted the video online, and overnight it had 500,000 views. Local news were calling us. We were on the news the next day talking about it. And then we did another video to kind of piggyback on that. Was a labor simulator. So she put me through a labor simulator, and then that video got millions of views. And then it actually got picked up by all these big viral pages, and it got hundreds of millions of views. They flew us out to LA. We did TV shows. It was insane. But it was that moment that we realized wow, this is what we need to do if we're going to reach more people.
Right.
So then we started doing these funny videos every single week, and we started getting more and more and more views, and then more and more and more followers. Well, as that's happening, our daughter is now going through her first surgery and her second surgery and her third surgery. But we were able to document this for her for the future, but we're also able to share it with these people that are following our family now. And if we would have just kept to just us and not reaching a bigger audience, then sharing her story would have reached some people. But now we're at a point where like we post an update about Ryan and it's literally reaching millions of people. So now it's crazy to think like how this started and where it's at, and now like what fuels us to continue this.
I'm curious, do you get messages from other parents who are going through similar situations and they're like, wow, the stay upbeat hashtag has helped us? Because I could see that being something that Ryan can look back on. My brother has a scar. He had a surgery when he was young. We always called it his scar of confidence, right? It's like it's like a badge of honor.
Right. We call it a zipper. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a zipper.
Sure.
Yeah.
So do you feel like that by sharing that story, it's helping empower other parents out there?
Yeah, like, well, one, she's inspired so many people that she has no idea yet. So when she gets older and sees how many people like have supported her throughout this, like, I just can't wait to see like what it does, like the smile on her face. To finally understand this journey. You know, she's 2 years old. She doesn't know what's going on. But yeah, we get messages every day from people outside of the heart community. Like we get a lot of heart people still, but the fact that this has grown into something that we get messages from people that are just suffering from like depression, or maybe they lost somebody in their family and you know, they saw one of our videos and it made them smile and stuff like that. And now because of that, they learned about our journey, and then they learned about our slogan, and then they were able to apply the stay upbeat mindset to their journey, you know? So like, it's just crazy. Like what started as just a family motto has now grown into like a worldwide movement. I mean, we have people all over the world that are buying our merchandise, wearing our shirts, and taking pictures. Like we have a group and people are going through chemo treatment, but they're wearing our shirt and they're taking pictures. Like seeing stuff like that, it's surreal. Like never in a million years would you expect that.
It's just amazing the power of being real and leveraging digital media to magnify your message.
It's crazy.
That's amazing. So where can everyone find you if they want to learn more about what Team Balmert's doing? Yeah,
so you can follow us on Facebook. That's our main platform. We're at Team Balmert. You can go on our Instagram as well, at Team Balmert, and we're also on YouTube. So, yeah.
Killer. One more question before I let you go, Chris. If you had a billboard that could reach millions and millions and millions of fathers, what would you put on that billboard?
Ooh, millions and millions and millions of fathers. I would say don't grow up. I mean, if you guys watch my videos, I relive my young childhood self through most of these videos, and I think it's just what keeps me sane through these tough times is that I'm able to, you know, still be able to cut loose. And I think that's the best advice to a father is, you know, don't grow up, be a kid with your kid. I mean, that's what I do. That's
Love
my
that.
mindset. Yeah.
Love that. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, guys.